Hey, welcome back on this playlist for Natural Charismatic Public Speaking. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about some of the common problems which people come to me and say. Do you also relate to these problems which I'm talking? The problems are, I forget whatever I write about it in the public speaking. Oh, I can't remember, Ridhima. It's so difficult to remember. I can't memorize. Since childhood, I've never spoken in front of people and I can't really do that. It is difficult because my English or my vocabulary, it's not so good. Hey, hello. Are you also facing some kind of challenge like this? I'm here to give you a very simple way to resolve this challenge and overcome it and be a natural charismatic public speaker. So let's come back to the topic which I'm talking about today. And that is, a lot of people come to me and say, I really can't remember, Ridhima, it's so difficult. No, it just goes away from my body. Tell me one thing, all of you listening to this. Have you ever seen that whenever you are, or have you ever observed that whenever you are forcing yourself towards that particular thing too much, you're trying too hard and you just don't get it? Hota hai aisa? Or have you ever observed that you have a flight and in the cabin there is a bag and you're pushing the bag really hard, and then what happens? Either the bag cracks or it changes its own shape. Chalo ek aur example lete hain. Have you ever noticed that the nurse who does the syringe, or some people doesn't like it, but then the nurse who does the syringe, when she's doing the syringe, when she's giving you the injection, if she applies by the force, what can happen? And the nurses applies with a very gentle, soft breathing. And then you're just done in 1 second and that whole medicine is just inside you. You don't even get to know sometimes. It's just so simple, isn't it? Right? That's the point. Are you trying too hard to remember? Are you forcing and giving pressure to do that? When you force and give pressure to do that, you're not your natural person, you're not your natural self. And you lose out your own charisma and you start getting different sensations in your body. That's what actually happens inside you. It used to happen inside me, and that's why I'm telling you all this. When you become so natural, things will just come naturally to you. Look, we were born babies, right? And when we learn language, we did not force ourselves to learn mother's language. When we learn anything as babies, as children, we were just learning and having fun, and automatically the answers used to just come to us by observations, by sensing, by experiencing, right? We are naturally babies inside us who are here on this earth to learn every day. But then, some conditions in our life, maybe some perceptions, some misconceptions about the education makes a new pathway which people start using more. That new pathway could be forcing yourself to learn too much and force. That doesn't work in most of the scenarios. That's the point. Now, okay, Ridhima, I wouldn't force myself, and how do I still remember? How do I still be charismatic if I don't remember, like if I don't force myself? How do I do that? That's the question which I'm going to answer to you right now. So, hear to me once again and think about it and do this whole exercise till the end of the video, okay? You will get a benefit around it, and when I will see you in the workshop, you will have some experience and you will be able to connect to what I'm doing. So think about a vacation in your life, and a beautiful vacation where the colors of the sea, where you smell the water, where you walk on the sand, where you feel the breeze, where you hear the different sea birds going, where you are all the time feeling, seeing, smelling, and hearing and having this experience inside you. When you express your vacation to your friends, how does it come naturally to you? Right? It comes naturally to you because you've experienced with all your senses. You're seeing through it, you're feeling it, You talk about the smells, you talk about the sounds, you talk about the visuals, you talk about the way you felt about it. Because you're living the experience at the time when you are narrating the same experience to your friend. Isn't it that simple? If you become an actor of your own script and you own the subject from the heart here, and if you feel the subject inside you, you know the intentions, you know the examples and metaphors, that why are you giving that, you smell yourself while you're walking to practice, you are being yourself, that is going an experience like an actor, seeing yourself through, feeling yourself through, hearing your own sound, and full senses are there. That's what I want you to practice. The next time when you are going for any kind of a meeting, small or big, 2 or 20, doesn't matter, any kind of meeting, and you want to express yourself, just go through it and experience whatever you want to say inside yourself with all your senses mindfully. And hey, you can practice if you want to, if you choose to, and just go and do it naturally. If you will do it 1 or 2 times, you would start noticing, and you can comment on the chat box over there in the YouTube that, Ridhima, yes, it does make a difference in the meetings when I sense it fully, when I own that subject, when I own that project. I'm so different. That's what I want you to be, a very natural, charismatic public speaker. All the best. Keep doing these techniques. I'll give you some more, and I will see you in the workshop. Thank you so much.